going to tie a tube fly version of a gold Cascade. So I've got about an inch here of 3.2 black outer, and I'm just going to flame my inner tube and cool it down, and I'll pass it in from the blunt end of my 3.2 and pull it forward a little bit. Some people like to just put in a very short piece of the inner, but I prefer to keep it back to the point where my hook is going to go up to. A wee bit of glue up in there. I'm tying a green butted version, so I've got a Glow Bright number 12 here on a bobbin holder, which makes it easier. And we're going to tie in a bit of gold oval tinsel here as well. So if we put on a few turns of the gold and then tie it off with the Glow Bright, trim off that, and then just build up a little green section there with the Glow Bright. And whip finish that. Then what I'll do is I'll take a good runny clear varnish and let that bed into that, and that'll make that more durable. And then I'm going to swap over now to my black tie-in thread for the rest of the fly. I'll come back and get a couple of wraps just over where we finished with the green Glow Bright. So the tail is a mixture of yellow and orange bucktail. And what I'll do there is just misalign the tips a bit to give us a little bit of a taper. And we'll tie that in on top. Preference, it's up to yourself, but usually 1.5 to 2 times the length of the body. And trim that off. Now if you take a section of pearl crystal hair, tie it in and fold it back on itself on top of the tail. Now the body on this one is gold holographic flat braid. In this case I'm going to use a wide one because it's quite a large fly, I suppose. I'll tie that back until it's level with my green butt section, and then I put a little bit of super glue on my underbody there. And then we'll wrap that forward in slightly overlapping turns until we get to the slanty section of my cut on the 3.2. Then I'll fold that back and trim that off. Now this is a black wing. Some people like putting in a bit of crystal hair or something in the wing as well. Personally, it's up to yourself. I usually don't. But so I have a section here of black Arctic Fox, and I'm going to measure it up to come beyond the back of my tube holder section. And I'll swap hands once it's measured. Nick that off, apply it, and when I have a couple of wraps on it, then I'll glue up about 2 inches of my thread, and then wrap backwards with that and that will bind in. As I said, you can put your crystal hair on underneath or over it if you want. I think the original actually did have the crystal hair over the top. As I said, I'm not going to do it. So now I've got two hackles, usually a yellow and an orange hackle. I'm going to use a badger hackle here. So I'm going to put on the yellow first. I'm just going to double that hackle over. Snap off the tip, tie it in, and fold it back, and then wrap on 2 or 3 turns probably here of that. Tie it in, fold it back, and trim it off. So in front of that we'll put an orange badger hackle. So same as before with the yellow. Strip off the fluff, fold the hackle, tip off the tip, tie it in by the tip, fold it back. Here I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my thread again and just wrap the base where this is going to be tying, because I don't want any of it slipping. And then again here, up to yourself how much of a mix of colour you want. Sometimes people put one colour in, so things are 1 turn of orange, it's predominantly yellow, 2 turns equal, 3 turns it'll be more orange than it is yellow. So tie that in, fold it back on itself, and tie it off. You want to keep your head small because there's a cone going on here, and if you allow your head to drift forward, it will get in the way of your cone basically, and not allow it to sit back as much. Also, when you're putting a cone on, you don't need to cut your silk off very tight up in, more chance of it slipping then, so you can actually leave out 2 or 3 mils of your tie-in thread there when you're doing that. So here we're putting on a gold cone, and I'm just going to take a little file and just ream the centre of that so that it definitely fits. And then I'm going to add a blob of super glue on the head essentially of this here, and then we slide back our cone, take the fly off and trim off, leaving 2 or 3 mil, and then we will flame that vertically, blow it to cool it down, and there we have a green butt holographic gold Cascade Conehead.